Okay, I'm sure we've all heard someone say at some point in their life, I'm not really eating too much, but I can't drop any weight or any body fat, or you may have said this yourself. So if you have heard someone say this, tag them in this video below, or watch this video yourself, because this is going to be extremely helpful to show you how you can eat a little amount in a day, but still not drop any body fat or lose any weight. Okay, so just a quick introduction to this video. What it's about is I'm going to show you how a person can consume 1600 calories in a day, pretty much in the blink of an eye, and still feel like they're barely eating anything today but can't drop that weight or body fat. And then I'm going to show you how a person can eat 1600 calories in a day, spread it fully throughout that day, and still drop body fat and still lose the weight they want to lose. And just to clear this up, 1600 calories is not a magic number that's going to make you drop weight. Everyone's got a different total amount of calories they need to consume within a day. I'm just picking 1600 as a general number. For you, you need to find out your own specific number in order for you to drop body fat, but I'm just going to use 1600 in this video to give you that idea of how quick you can consume it and how you can spread it out throughout that day. Okay, so how I'm going to show you this is I'm going to do 2 different days. I'm going to come out with a day where it could be like poor food choices or food choices that you might regularly eat because they're handy ones you pick up on the go, and then I'm going to compare that to a day of good food choices and show you how you can spread them calories throughout the day, remain feeling full, and you're not going to be under pressure trying to drop that body fat. Okay, so without boring you too much talking all the time, I'm going to get straight into this. So this is going to be day 1. This is a person that's going to take fast, easy options and help themselves get through the day as easy as possible. So very first thing this person might reach for will be breakfast cereal in the morning. So it could be cornflakes, whatever you want. That's generally one that people might go to because it's quick and handy in the morning, and they're going to put whole milk with that, and straight away with this breakfast you're going to come in at 314 calories. Okay, so breakfast was maybe 2 or 3 hours ago. Could be starting to feel hungry again, so we're going to go for another quick option which you could grab in the shop, which is going to be a bag of Hunky Dory's crisps, and it's going to be a bottle of Coke, so just a regular bottle of Coke. And from that you're going to come in at about 340 calories, just in them 2 combined. So it could be something really small, you think it's going to be harmless, but it's going to push the calories up again. Okay, so it's now lunchtime, so let's run to the deli or wherever we usually get our lunch from. So I'm going to go with the most common one, which is a chicken fillet roll, okay? So there is actually a roll in there, you can see it. So what it is your white bread roll, chicken fillet, cheese and butter, and that is coming in at 708 calories for your lunch. Absolutely huge. You could break that into 2 meals, no problem at all. So far we've had breakfast, a quick snack and our lunch. Alright, so after lunch you might have a bit of a sweet tooth. You might be just looking for something to have that's going to be quick again, nice and handy. So I've went for the good old reliable dairy milk bar. So that's coming in at 208 calories for that little bar. And then after that you might want to go on to something else. Okay, so the warning lights are after coming on flashing there. That's you done for the day. So that was 1600 calories, or thereabouts. It was 1570, but realistically you're going to fit nothing else in 30 calories. So it just goes to show how quick you could blow through 1600 calories and then turn around at the end of the day and say, well, I eat very little but I'm still not dropping weight. And that was just coming from cereal for breakfast, crisps and Coke at snack 1, lunch with chicken fillet roll, and then a dairy milk bar finished. So no dinner, no evening snack, nothing from about 2 or 3 o'clock in the day onwards. So that's really tough to do. So now I'm going to flip it around, show you how good food choices can actually spread throughout the day. Okay, so now we're going to kick straight into our day of good food choices, and we're going to start off with reliable 2 eggs. So we're going to have 2 full eggs in the morning. Going along with that, we're going to have 2 bacon medallions. And then along with this, we're going to have a slice of toast, so a wholemeal toast. That's going to start our day off. That breakfast is going to come in at 323 calories. Okay, so after breakfast, we're going to move into our next snack, which is going to be a nice handy one. We're going to go with Glennis Greek yogurt. And then in that, we can fit in some strawberries. So we got 4 strawberries to drop into that too. And if you're fond of chocolate, you can drizzle maybe 2 melted squares of dark chocolate over that. And that's going to come in at 185 calories, so minimum in comparison to our Hunky Dory's and bottle of Coke. Okay, so after snack 1, lunch is coming up, so we're going to go for something simple again. And again, our wholemeal bread is going to make an appearance. So we're going to go for a wholemeal sandwich, so 2 slices of bread. And in that, we're going to go with chicken. I'm just showing you this chicken because I'm not going to hold a raw chicken fillet in my hand. And then with that, we can pop in some cheese too. So I usually go with mozzarella cheese. And then to bulk up the sandwich, you could add in some salad into it too. And that's going to come in at 413 calories. Okay, so it's after lunch, and then bearing in mind you want something that's just quick and simple and maybe to kill that sweet tooth off too after eating your lunch, finishing up work or whatever. So that's why I've decided to put in Fulfill Bar here, which is coming in at 205 calories. So something really simple, you can just pick up in the shop and away with you. Okay, so dinner's approaching, and because we had chicken at lunch, I usually like to change up the meat in the evening. So I'm going to go with some lean mince, which I talked about in my last video. With that, we're going to go with a portion of brown rice. And then to bring in some flavour to it, I'm just reaching here now, we're going for bolognese sauce. So it's a homemade one because I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for a person to follow. And we can also throw in a ton of mixed veg here to really bulk that dinner up. And that's coming in at 354 calories. And yeah, I did just have lean mince on a plate because I'm extremely hygienic. Now the day is almost over. We're after sitting down and we're just starting to watch a bit of TV. So you want something sweet to nibble on. So that's why I love to throw these in, which is the tin dairy milk bar that I was talking about in my last video. That's coming in at 93 calories. So a nice little tip in that to finish. And that's the whole day done. And altogether that day is finishing off just about 1,570 calories as well. And when you compare that to the very first day where you were finished eating maybe at 2 o'clock, there is a huge difference. So like I said, this whole video was based around making smart food choices instead of bad food choices, and how you can easily fool yourself into thinking, well, I'm eating very little, how am I not losing weight? But then when you look at what you are actually eating, it's going to come fairly clear why you're not dropping any weight. So again guys, if you enjoyed this video, comment below. If you feel this video is going to be helpful for anyone, tag them in it or whatever you want to do, and let me know if there's any other topics you'd like me to cover.